Hello guys, I hope you're all doing okay. So this reading is on the Memendez brothers. So this reading is not factual, it's for entertainment purposes only. It's just a card reading. And I'm just gonna give you what I'm getting from this situation. Like I said, it's not factual, it's just a card reading. So I don't know if you watched the series on the Memendez brothers. I've never really been interested in this case, but I was interested to watch it in the last few days. And I want to give you my thoughts on what I was getting. So the first thing I was given is old cases will come back again. They will come back again. You are going to see a lot of old cases resurface again. And it's because the truth has to be told. A lot of cases that have been in the past haven't been the truth. And it's all connected. I'm getting a spider's web. I'm getting things are all connected. I think you know what I mean. So you've got like this case is going to be connected to another case, to another case, to another case. And it's because the same people are involved. The first card that came out with the Memendez brothers was the Moon card, which is secrets and lies. Lots of secrets in this family that were very hidden. What I am getting in this family is the secrets with the father that go way back to when he was a child. So it may have been trauma from his childhood that came into his family dynamics. And there was a secret that he had, that he hidden, that wasn't revealed. If it came out, he would have been very embarrassed. So it was something very hidden within the family. I do feel like one of the brothers took the hit for the other brother. So I do feel one of the brothers it was a sacrifice for the other brother so he didn't get hurt. So I do see within the two brothers a trauma bond, which was like one saved the other. So they had that love and respect for each other, because I do feel there was abuse here, but I feel like one of them took the abuse so the other one wouldn't get hurt. It's quite sad. It really is quite sad. I do feel there was a lack of love in the nurturing with these children. I do feel like it was a very superficial family. It was very about status, about, the perfect family, the narcissism. As we know, we like to look good on the front, but behind closed doors was lots of trauma. I do feel with these boys, they didn't want it to end like this. They didn't want this, but they had no way. They didn't know a way out. They just couldn't go through this any longer. If you've been going through lots of mental and physical abuse, you just don't know how to get out of this. And I do feel something went wrong at the end. It wasn't supposed to be like that. The ending wasn't what they planned. It just went like that because it all went wrong. I do feel there is still secrets and lies that have not been told yet. And I do feel, if you look at the film, which I was watching, it was like he was connected to music business and stuff, and he had a lot of connections, which to me felt like, ooh, if this all comes out, it will take other people down. So it's like these brothers had to pay a price to save other people, to keep this secret, if you know what I mean. So obviously I don't agree with what they done, but what I do see is they paid the price to cover up something else bigger. And I'm just getting the word ring, a big ring. They were covering up a big ring. They paid the price to cover up a big ring. I do feel like the mother knew what was going on. And I do feel like it was kind of like they were expecting to have that kind of help from her and support, and it was kind of like she just threw him to the wolves. It was kind of like, you know, do you know what? I feel really sad. I feel really sad because I feel like this has gone on in lots of families who've gone in political fields and stuff. If you look at the film, they were supposed to be groomed ready for the political field. And if you look at a lot of politicians, I do feel this has happened in a lot of families who have tried to get their children in high political positions. Lots of abuse have happened behind closed doors. You know, I did say this in the Keir Starmer reading. There was a lack of something in his life that has made him turn to the human being he is now, and where they, like I say, they sell their soul. And it's because there was no love from childhood. There was there was abuse. There was kind of like a not normal, nurturing family home. This was a very dysfunctional family behind closed doors, very dysfunctional. There wasn't, like I said, a normal unit. Lots of people covered up lots of things around this case, and them lads were sold out. Basically, they were just thrown to the wolves. This is going to resurface, this case. It's going to come back up. There's going to be truth being told. There's going to be more secrets coming out. Things that have not been told about will resurface. Like I said, we're in the year of karma. We're in the year of truth. So there was a lot of ego here, narcissism, a lot of narcissism, especially around the male, which I feel like was the dad. But I do feel 100% there was a trauma bond with these two boys, and it was like one was saving the other, one was looking out for the other, and they will always be a close bond between these two. Like I said, I don't feel like they wanted this to happen, but they couldn't. They didn't have any choice. And do you know what? They were quite sheltered in their life. They were not really, if you put them outside in the outside world, they wouldn't know what to do, because they were so cushioned by the family. Everything was paid for, everything was done for them, so they wouldn't have known how to handle the outside world. But I do feel like they wanted their freedom. They wanted out of this situation. They could not handle it anymore. There was a lot of, like I said, mental abuse going on here, and they wanted to have their own money, their own things. Everything in their life was so controlled. It was so controlled. The mother was controlled. They were controlled. The monies were controlled. There was a lot of threats. If you don't do this, this will be taken from you. If you don't do that, that's, you know, it was really a lot of emotional blackmail going on. So, yeah, I do feel there's going to be an outcome here. There's going to be maybe a bit of a victorious outcome for these people. Justice will be served. I don't agree with, you know, anybody taking anybody's life. I don't agree with that. But I do feel like these boys had such a traumatic childhood, traumatic life. They didn't see any other way out. And I'm not sympathizing with anybody that does anything like this, but there was a lot of trauma, and this is going to be talked about more, and it's going to open a can of worms to other cases which are going to come out, and the connections. There's a lot of connections. It's all connected, guys. It's all connected. It goes way deep, this. It's very deep. There's going to be more truth to be told on this, on the background of the father. There's going to be more truth. And I do feel it's a very sad reading. It upset me a bit, you know. But this is the memendez reading. Like I said, it's for entertainment purposes only. It's not factual. It's just a reading. So take it as you will, and put your comments in the page and let me know how you feel. Take care. Have a great day.